Greetings and welcome to another Diablo 2 Resurrected video. Today I want to show you the Lightning Sorceress in the Players 8 build, so you can farm Players 8 difficulty with that. And we're gonna right into the skill tree. We have our rest of our points, in this case 16 in the Charge Bolt, so if we get another levels, we're gonna max this out as well. And 20 into Lightning, our main damage skill, and then 20 into Chain Lightning, as well as 20 into Lightning Mastery, 1 into Teleport of course, and 20 into Nova because it's another synergy for Chain Lightning and Lightning. Fire spells, we only have 1 into Warmth to get some mana, and then Frozen Armor for some defenses. As for the gear, I'm running a Crescent Moon. You can also get a Heart of the Oak, which changes things up a bit depending like what other gear you have. Ideally you want 117% faster cast rate. We have 120 right now. Hodo comes with like 40%, so that means you can change other things like the rings, for example. But Crescent Moon gives more damage if you reach a certain point of plus skills. Minus 35% to enemy lightning resistance is very huge. It's hard to distinguish a little bit between Hodo and Crescent Moon. They're both pretty great. There's also a Shooter's Temper. If you roll a +3 skills and a high lightning damage on it, it's also very, very good. Then we have a Griffin's Eye, and this has minus to enemy lightning resistance plus the skill damage and faster cast rate, which is great. Maras. You can also run something with plus skills and faster cast rate. Again, like just see what fits better into your overall gear. There's also a 200% FCR build, or like 194 to be exact, to reach the highest breakpoint for the lightning spell, which means you also, I think, have to run a Viper Magi for faster cast rate. Right now we are using Chains of Honor for plus skills and a lot of all res, as well as Spirit. Silkweave for some mana after each kill. You can also go with like Sandstorm Tracks. Then again, like faster cast rate rings, as well as Arax Mesh and Triangle's Claws for more faster cast rate. Some lightning skillers with Torch and Annie right here. A Crack of the Heavens to sunder the lightning immunes, and then just some small charms with various benefits. As you already see per gear, I think I have too much into strength. Because I have enough to equip my Spirit Monarch, but we also get 20 strength, for example, from Chains of Honor, so we don't need as much strength. Then you just put the rest into Vitality. And then lastly, the Mercenary has an Infinity, Fortitude, and Vamp Gaze. So Infinity helps us not only also to break lightning immunes, but also lower the lightning resistance even further on the enemies, which boosts up our damage. Again, like you can run in Shooter's Temper, you can run Hodo, you can run Skin of the Viper Magi and put a facet in it. You can run like Aldous, for example. You can even like run Shaco, but your damage will be significantly lower than. Like there are some options to this. Stone of Jordan is a good one, or some FCR Amulet. This one is ridiculous. And that's about it for the gear. Let's go into core levels. We are already on players 8, and let's see how it goes. Oh, in the second episode we have CT and Spirit, of course. You can also use Static. To help with the huge health pool of the cows. As you can see, like as long as Infinity or like the Conviction Aura is reaching, we do a ton of damage. Without it, it's not as much, but it's still okay. And potentially you could also run like a crystal sword or like faceplate with, I mean faceplate doesn't really make sense because you need a lot of dexterity to wear this, but like a crystal sword with 6 slots and then put in 6 lightning facets. But 5 lightning facets are pretty expensive, I'd say. Generally, like your highest boost of damage is infinity. That might be your #1 goal, as well as the griffins. Of course, these are among the most expensive items. But I also have a budget variant online on this build. You can check that out on my channel. It's Budget Lightning Sorc, and actually works very well in the budget as well. But of course, you cannot be a player's aid in a budget. So this is kind of a chase goal to have, starting out as the Lightning Sorceress and then making your way up to player's aid. If you're playing solo, single player, or you're playing online and maybe want to join those MF lobbies. So sometimes we have to jug a mana potion, but that's alright. Poking is always lightning, as far as I know. So it took a couple seconds, but overall, with it being player's aid, this is a very good speed. You can also quickly go in some terror zones, but I mean there's really no issues. Oh, it's the crypt, okay. Where is the crypt? Here. I think the crypt is very bad in terms of density anyways. But sometimes I'm using chain lightning if the enemies are not that strong, because I feel like it has a bit of... It hits easier because it's chaining to other monsters. And then of course, River of Flame. Chaos Sanctuary. Nice thing is that we also have like a very fast teleport on our hands. The Stormcasters are lightning immune normally, so that's why they don't take as much damage, because they have a lot of lightning resist still after breaking the immunity. And let's get over here and pop that seal. Hey, I need to be careful, I was cursed. Kinda in the habit of pressing L1 on the controller to chug a potion. It's a habit from playing Diablo 4, because there it's L1. Let's get a Regen potion here. Okay, back in the corner. Let's use some static. I want to press the seal and then kill Infector. There we go. Beautiful. It's pretty straightforward, pretty great build, especially since you can start out with a budget variant and then make your way up with some of these chase items. Become even stronger. Why is he not getting any damage? And that's Diablo on P8. And that's the Lightning Sorceress in a endgame build, or in endgame items, and able to manage players 8. Hope you liked this kind of video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe so I know it and can continue making these kinds of videos. Thank you so much for watching. Good luck, have fun, and goodbye.